Hello?
Marty! You're awake! Good!
Doc! Emmett, where are you?
I'm down at the expo. I snuck out early to avoid my pop. If he knew I was about to make a publicly scientific spectacle of myself, he'd hit the roof.
Why didn't you wake me up?
I tried to give you a nudge before I left, but you were practically comatose. How long has it been since you slept?
Aside from being knocked unconscious, I'm not really sure.
Anyway, I left you back at the lab to perform an important mission. On the table next to my law books, there's a device plugged into the wall.
I think I see it.
Is it glowing?
Yeah, is that good?
Good? It's fantastic! Glowing means my static accumulator is charged up and ready for action. Bring it down to the high school and we'll... Damn!
What?
It's Edna!
But... Okay, Emmett. One static accumulator coming up. Jeez, Doc. Watch out. You almost ran me over.
Sorry about that, Martin. This vehicle is sometimes difficult to control.
Yeah. Hey, are you okay? After that argument about Emmett last night...
I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
So, how are the time circuits?
Still broken. I've got a few ideas, but I'm occupied with other problems today. So is that what I'm destined to build for the expo?
Yeah, it's a static accumulator. Emmett spent all night building it. Turned out he didn't really need to see Frankenstein after all. He just needed a little push. And some lightning.
Fascinating. I also had an epiphany last night.
Doc?
I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable.
Doc!
It was science.
You can't give up science. You love science.
Correction. My younger self loves science. But if Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo, his dreams of being a scientist will dim just enough for Edna to step back into his life and steer him down another path.
Another path? What other path?
I don't know. Architecture, automobile repair, taxidermy. Maybe I'll even pursue a life in law like my father always wanted. As long as Emmett steers clear of science, Edna and I will be free to be happy together.
You can't want Emmett back with Edna. She used you to turn Hill Valley into a police state.
She used my science to turn Hill Valley into a police state. But if I don't become a scientist, she'll never get the chance to vent her crazier ambitions.
Doc, I'm begging you. You haven't thought this through.
Haven't I? I guess we'll both find out. One thing's for sure. Emmett Brown's life will be a whole lot less complicated without a time machine in it.
No! Ah! What the hell? Where'd it go?
Took forever for me to finally say something. When are we 5 minutes into the episode already and I'm saying the first words? What the heck?
Oh, come on. I'm
with you. Let's see if we can catch that dude.
Your little static thingy.
You're too slow, Marty. Good grief. Well, by chance, really, newspapers can be useless, so... Where's that baby trying to go? Well, now it's just, like, perpetually out of reach. Can't even hit it because my mouse is being wonky. Man, what is wrong with my mouse? It's, like, going all over the place all of a sudden.
I can't reach it.
That's what I wanted to know. Well, how are we gonna reach that? Only thing we have is a newspaper.
Nah.
And that's not gonna work because I can't aim for some reason. What the heck, aim? Can I go in here? No, I can't go in there. Let's see if we can find something to grab that down. Okay, there's now an invisible wall there. Good to know. Am I actually trapped in this one scene? Now we can go this way. And we can probably find something over here to use. Me and my poor memory of not remembering how things work. I just realized our skateboard is gone. I guess we never picked it up after Doc knocked us over. Go over this way, see if we can get a better view. Or find another invisible. What is it with this episode so far and constraining invisible walls? Well, I guess we have no choice. Let's see if we can catch that doohickey.
Gotcha!
Yeah. Come on, load, you little silly old game. Now we're just magically inside.
The future is coming today. There's a shiny new tomorrow on the way. A day of invention is at hand. It's a mystic, futuristic wonderland. Just around the bend, my friend, you'll see a dream or two. If you care to dream and dare to dream, your dreams can all come true. There's a world of wondrous wonder on display. Because the future is coming today.
Not bad, eh? Not bad at all, but I thought you fired her. I found a loophole. What kind of loophole?
Just a loophole. You're not the only one who's allowed to have secrets, you know.
All right.
Say, don't you have to get that whatchamacallit to Emmett Brown's booth?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
Because the future is coming. It's almost here now. The future is coming. It's getting clear now. The future is coming today.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed too, Marty. Now, I can't help but feel like the game cut out some very important scene and just jumped here. I don't understand what happened, but... Alright, let's see what we can do around here.
And here he comes, right on cue. No doubt he'll try to talk you out of it, Detective, but you mustn't let your resolution waver.
Hello, Corleone.
So,
What's she doing here?
Well, Miss Strickland here seems to think,
You should step aside and let the officer do his duty. Now.
Wait a minute, that's Emmett's levitator up there.
Oh, don't be so modest. I'd say you deserve at least half the credit. It was you who tricked poor Emmett into breaking up with me. It was you who manipulated him into dropping my project in favor of this clear hazard to public safety.
so what?
So what? What's your point?
Oh, I think you know exactly what my point is. Emmett's invention isn't going to work, is it? At least not the way poor Emmett thinks it is.
how do you know this?
I had a very interesting chat with Carl Sagan last night. I found out who Michael Corleone really is, and where he comes from.
Is there something you want to tell me, Michael?
Why don't you call him by his real name? Yakov Smirnov.
Thanks a lot, Doc.
An anarchist! A foreign agitator bent on sowing chaos and destruction in the Hill Valley Expo!
Annie, you don't believe any of this bullshit, do you?
Sorry, Yakov, but I really don't have a choice.
Very good. And now, arrest this subversive.
What a big word.
Come here. Look, here's the thing. I happen to believe this dame's got a screw loose, but she's been getting some clout in town ever since that business with Kid Tannen.
But Emmett's gotta fly that electrokinetic levitator at this demo. His whole future depends on it.
And my future depends on making sure he doesn't. The chief reads her column religiously. And, well, if I don't do what she says, she's gonna start a campaign to have certain tainted officers removed from the force.
Isn't there anything I can do?
Not unless you've got some dirt on Edna. Something that'll discredit her in the eyes of the law. Well,
I'll dig something up.
you do that. In the meantime, you and young Mr. Brown better... where is he anyway?
Wait, you haven't seen him?
Emmett? Has this foreign radical done something to my Emmett?
Maybe you should find him.
Oh, You're letting him go? This radical subversive? Just like that?
Look who's
Okay,
talking.
so I gotta find Emmett. And do something about Edna.
Edna can wait. All over here. So let's see. Let's look around the
Emmett's
expo.
gonna
before we
fly
get
his
going.
electrokinetic levitator, and he's gonna do it today.
That's that. And then we can go. This I like a lot. Well, we need a ticket actually to do any of this stuff. So let's go see Ticket Man, which is you.
Hey, Artie,
What do you think? Quite a setup, huh?
the expo? Sure, but I was wondering.
Oh wait.
See you around.
We need a ticket to do that, so let's just walk up and trying to go in, and then he'll figure it out.
Insert ticket to enter.
That's enough. Now we can go. I gotta step ahead of myself. I forget this game. I like to be precise.
Hey, Artie,
Wait. Fine, we'll talk.
Edna Strickland got Officer Parker to close Emmett's booth down.
What? Why?
She claims his invention is dangerous.
Is it?
That's not the point.
Yeah.
Is there any way you can delay Emmett's demo? He ran into some last-minute turbulence.
Emmett's already pushed his luck by substituting this electrokinetic what's-this for the mental alignment meter he was supposed to be showing. I can't alter his place on the roster, too. The board would get the idea I was showing favoritism.
Okay. Well, where is he?
Have you seen Emmett? He isn't at his booth.
Odd. Well, he hasn't left the hall. I would have seen him. I'm sure he's around here somewhere.
Come on, you can tell me. How did you manage to get Trixie her job back? I thought her being Canadian was a deal breaker.
If something's really important to you, you find a way. You ought to know that.
Yeah, we ought to know that, honestly.
See you around.
Alrighty. That's an invisible wall. This episode is full of invisible walls. Let's talk to Guy.
How about an algae cake?
Sure thing, mister.
Wait a minute. You're the guy that makes the algae cakes? What? I thought you couldn't stand them.
Hey, you're the guy that tried to pick up on my Eunice.
Oh, for the love of...
No algae cakes for you, Buster.
Huh. Fine. Can I at least hear your pitch? I collected you before you could pitch. Nah, fine.
Enlightenment awaits you under the sea.
And I guess we will never get to hear what he has to say. So let's talk to this guy.
Excuse me, Mr...
Duto, Jacques Duto, at your service.
So,
Could I get a ride in that bathysphere?
Certainement, if you've got a ticket.
oh man.
Could I get a...
It's the same option. I'm sorry.
I'm looking for a friend of mine, Emmett Brown. Tall young guy, reddish brown hair.
A distracted look.
That's him. Any idea where he went?
He just passed by here with an older gentleman. I think they were headed into the House of Glass.
Great, thanks.
Okay, we'll deal with the bathysphere later. Let's go talk to Trixie Trotter. That's a cool uniform over there. I'll have to look at
Hi,
that
Trixie.
later.
That's techni to you, kiddo.
Right. Congratulations on getting the old job back.
Thanks. Justice triumphs in the end, you know? Now what can I do you for?
There's a lot. Why do I hear your song again? Oh well. More excuses to use your music at end screens.
Look, Trixie, I found Emmett. He's in the glass house with Doc, Carl Sagan.
Oh, good. That's nice.
We've got to get him out of there.
Aren't you being a little dramatic? It's an exhibit, not a prison.
Edna Strickland is trying to get Emmett's booth shut down.
That dame don't know how to mind her own business, does she?
Is there anything you can do to get Emmett's booth open again?
I wish there was, but I'm just a muse. All we can do is inspire people.
Inspire me.
Okay, you're a muse. Can you inspire me an idea?
I'll try. Well,
Maybe it doesn't take effect right away. Artie told me how you managed to get your old job back.
he did, but it was supposed to be a secret.
There's no secrets between us. He couldn't resist telling such a good story.
Yeah?
Still, I'd like to hear it again, from your point of view.
He didn't tell you anything.
Nice try.
Thanks.
Happy to help.
Alrighty. Let's look at this.
A potted plant? What's this got to do with law enforcement?
A potted plant? What's this got to do with law enforcement?
It's a bug.
No, a plant. But it's got a wire recorder hidden inside, see? If we could have got one of these into Tannen's speakeasy, and if he's the kind of guy who talks to plants, we could have busted him a lot earlier.
Totally. Let's look at this.
Are you ready for a picture radio? Wonder if that's anything like MTV.
That was lame.
Well,
The electro pacifier.
Amazing, isn't it? They say one day we'll be able to stun fleeing criminals by shocking them at a distance.
Does it work?
Nah, it's just a model.
Oh, that's a shame. So we got, let's see
The
this.
amazing inebriomatic.
Well, from what the boys in the lab tell me, someday we'll be able to tell whether people have been drinking just by breathing into a machine like this. Try it out.
I don't think so.
I will try it out. Unless there's something to hide. Nothing much new here, and I don't want to talk to them, so...
now, where were we?
Yeah, they're like, no, it's not gonna talk while we're around. That was a weird camera change. You have this giant thing in the center.
I think that's supposed to be a clock.
That's a clock? What? I don't get it.
Hey, Emmett, come out of there. Don't listen to him.
We'll be in that weird house soon.
Perfect.
I guess we can't really click here to go in.
Insert ticket to enter.
And we need a ticket. And where... This took me a while to remember or find where you need to get the ticket from. But...
Hey, Artie. See you.
It's gonna be tricky to do that again. There's algae cakes. What's the sign say?
Experience the wonder of the Continuo phone. Well, it's already got me wondering how the heck to pronounce it.
Heh. And let's rock all the way over here to the phone. There we go. There we go.
Welcome to the phone booth of the future, made with Atlas glass. Atlas, unbreakable and soundproof. Our phone is hands-free, so you can enjoy a sandwich or a cigarette while chatting with friends in perfect privacy. Would you like to place a call?
Yes, I'd like to talk to...
Unfortunately, this phone booth only accepts incoming calls.
That's inconvenient for now, but convenient for later. KL4253. That's what you need to know. That's the information desk. Trixie!
Hi, Trixie.
Now what can I do you for?
We want a ticket.
So, which exhibits do you recommend?
The most popular attractions are the Glass House, the Future Furnishings, and of course, Enlightenment Under the Sea. You know who that is under the diving helmet? That's Jacques Cousteau himself. Of course, you need to get tickets if you want to see the main attractions.
How much are tickets?
Aw, put your money away. Here, you're kind of like family now, you know?
Thanks.
That was convenient.
Thanks.
Alright, so first, let's go. We'll ride one attraction and then we're gonna end. And I wanna ride this.
Here's my ticket. Give me a ride in that thing.
Thank you, monsieur. I hope you will find your trip to the bottom of the sea less enlightening.
Let's see what this is like.
Well,
Heavy.
Monsieur has a way with words.
Well, that was boring. Alright, next time on Back to the Future, we'll go explore a few more of these attractions. And eventually make our way to the glass house. See you guys then.
The future is coming today. There's a shiny new tomorrow on the way. A day of invention is at hand. It's a mystic, futuristic wonderland. Just around the bend, my friend, you'll see a dream or two. If you care to dream and dare to dream your dream.